Hi everyone. You'll be getting fed up with us. We seem to be on more and more these days. So, hi. So today we'd like to talk to you about why add marketing cloud skills to your resume or your CV, depending on where in the world you are as a marketeer. So, I'm going to bring up some slides. You have to bear with me for a second because sometimes it happens straight away and sometimes not so quickly, but hopefully we'll find them. Hang on one second.
And thank you for joining us today. And please feel free to add any comments, add any questions. Let us know where you're joining from. And we're really grateful to have this time with you.
Absolutely. Right. Okay. Share screen. So I just need to find the right window. Okay. I think I have it. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Amazing. Great. Well, we got there really nice and quickly today. So that's really good. Okay. So I'll start with the first screen. So over to you, Shellin.
Perfect. Well, we love Marketing Cloud at Supermums and have currently we have this week a Marketing Cloud boot camp and some great interviews. But one of the main reasons that we want to inspire you to take a close look at Marketing Cloud is that there is a tremendous skill gap around the world. The pandemic fueled this push into this marketing technology because of the ability to engage with customers and to have these really sophisticated journeys. And it is a tremendous gap at the moment. And independent research, it's not just our opinion, it's just a fact that there is that demand. So you can see here on this slide that there is a number of organizations. Gartner names Salesforce a leader in that marketing channel, Marketing Hub. So there's the technology, the Salesforce side, and then this marketing, advertising piece, and the combining of this. Nucleus Research, again, Salesforce is a leader, and Forrester, which most people are familiar with that name, is that this, Salesforce is a leader in the enterprise marketing. So that piece, there's just global demand. It is one of the most sought after skills in the industry at the present. And I had an opportunity to work in the Salesforce recruiting space for a year and a half. And it was really interesting with Marketing Cloud. There were customers that we didn't choose to even accept that assignment for Marketing Cloud talent because there were times, depending on what they needed, there was such a lack of talent that we couldn't even bring candidates to them. So that's what's exciting in terms of adding it to your CV and your resume, and just your suite of knowledge is there's demand, and there's just for your own opportunities to make sure that you've got a good, deep understanding of what's coming, what's working now, and where things are headed in the future.
Absolutely. Thank you, Shellin. And if you'd like to go through this slide as well, that'd be great.
Yes. And I'd say another piece is that it is really exciting. The companies that are using Marketing Cloud, it isn't a solution for most, smaller organizations. So it's a lot of global brands, big brands, kind of exciting projects. It allows customers to really know their customers unlike they have ever been able to. It allows customers to personalize the journey. And you're probably noticing that in the communications that you receive from organizations. It is getting more and more personal to what interests you, the dynamics of your family and your life, and the ability for, calling in when you're trying to engage, more and more know you and are able to complete the journey and conversations that may have been taking place in the past. Being able to adapt campaigns, improving performance, really leveraging data and analytics in a way that has just been impossible in the past. So it is exciting to see the type of companies that are using it and their brands and opportunities, whether it's working for that company specifically, or working for organizations that go in and do these really interesting projects. And I really encourage any of you to take advantage of this Salesforce Dreamforce season, because you're going to see some really cool Marketing Cloud customer stories. So take advantage of the virtual opportunities if you're not going in person. And Salesforce Plus is also a great place to see some of the brands and the transformational Marketing Cloud projects.
Absolutely. It's amazing when you start looking into the different spaces, what you can find out. I mean, there's, as you said, Shelley, there are so many global brands now using Salesforce. So it's definitely the industry to get into for sure. So in terms of another reason that you would look to upskill into Marketing Cloud, there is a career path, a certification path. So again, I know that you may have joined us and you may not be familiar with all of these different certs, but it's just to point out that, of course, you can start at the one end and then you can finish up at the other end, and the more certifications you can get on your CV or your resume, the more money that you can earn, and you can earn a terrific amount of money in the Salesforce space. So I will just move on to the next slide, which is about money. So that's just to give you a bit of an idea. I mean, I'm only just giving you the tip of the iceberg. You can earn $1,000 a day. In some circumstances, it's crazy money. And the more that you learn, and the more certifications you get, the better. I mean, there are so many benefits to earning. I've got money on the brain. To getting into Marketing Cloud, especially if you're already a marketeer. Absolutely, upskill and earn that extra money on your paycheck. So Shelley, would you like to discuss the products that make up Marketing Cloud?
Yes, absolutely. And this is where I think it's so unique, Marketing Cloud, unlike some other technologies that you can study, even Salesforce in general. But there's so many different elements to Marketing Cloud. So wherever you are in your journey, whether you're employed in marketing, marketeers, advertising, more technology, Salesforce customers, you can see that you can come in any given place. From customer journeys, there's a journey builder component that's so interesting. Social selling has exploded, of course, in the last several years. There's a whole social studio. And especially with the larger companies, when you're interacting on social, more and more of those are actually fueled by Marketing Cloud behind the scenes. So advertising studio, a huge component is the data studio. So even if you're not someone who's really deep into wanting to dive into the data science of it, having those analytics and the data to support your efforts, the campaigns, what you want to do on the marketing side is crucial. So email, of course, mobile, a lot of the mobile technologies, analytics through Google, and there's just so many places. So you can come in at various areas, you can have specialties outside. That if you add this component in Marketing Cloud, you can navigate your career. You can work on really interesting projects at a customer level or consultant level. So it's just something that's really exciting. And one of the things that I appreciated about what Lynn said is there's this range of income. So depending where you're coming in, you can plug in at different places. You can have different certifications. You can take advantage of these areas. And if you have an expertise in one area, Marketing Cloud will also allow you to grow and develop and become more versatile and marketable.
Absolutely. I mean, last night I saw your interview with I'm really sorry, I can't remember his name, but from Marcloud. That's right, Anton. Yeah, you did an interview with Anton last night, didn't you? And it was amazing to see the life in a day of a marketing cloud consultant. I think he was.
Yes.
But yeah, for sure. So, I mean, just to reiterate, really, a few of the important reasons why you need to add Marketing Cloud to your CV or your resume. I mean, it goes without saying, you want to keep up with marketing tech. There's so much about women in tech these days. It's huge. And, for a lot of women out there who want to take their marketing careers to the next level, and men, I'm not just picking on the women there. It's a great space to get into, especially if, even if you're, at the start of your marketing career. Get into Salesforce, get your Marketing Cloud cert, and it will take you, to places you can't imagine. I'm sure, everybody's following a dream. So it's a great place to start. Obviously, another point is customer focused. I mean, it's more for you, upgrading your CV or your resume, more about being employee focused. Employer focused rather, so that you're speaking the language of your employers, and you're focused in what they want and what they need within their organization. Understanding digital communications, obviously, again, is huge. I mean, there's something different. We're looking at AI now. Everything is just changing, at a rapid pace. And I think it's so important to keep up with all of these changes. Financial earnings, as I say, that's a big one for everyone. Everyone wants to earn more money, especially with the crisis as it is at the moment. Everybody needs more money and wants more money. And another really important thing to say is it's such a harder space to get into, because there's not lots of training companies that offer Marketing Cloud. Certainly not that offer Marketing Cloud as we offer Marketing Cloud. There is so much support from Supermums, and you can. I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I'm just talking away. I can't see anybody's faces. So let me just stop sharing. There we go. Okay. That'll be better. I'll be able to see. There you go. Now I can see everyone. So what I would say is, if you've got any questions at all, please drop them into the chat. We will look following the call if we don't see anything come in straight away. We are here, both Shellin and I. Shellin is in the US and I'm over in the UK. So I'm in EMEA. I'm in North Devon. Whereabouts are you, Shellin?
I am in Oregon on the west coast of the United States.
Wow.
Just north of California.
We're definitely a long way apart for sure. So wherever you are in the world, for you, we will put within the chat, we'll put our Calendly links so that you can book some time with us. What I would suggest is that you book in a slot. It's a 30-minute slot. We can talk about your career journey. In fact, you can just get a coffee and we can just have a chat and answer any questions. So we are here for whatever you like within the Salesforce space. I'm going to hand over now to Shellin while I get a few of these links and put into the chat there for you.
Perfect. Thank you. Yes, we've had an opportunity to really experience firsthand what happens when we've had graduates from the Marketing Cloud course that we offer, and just watching them be employed quickly and develop their careers and move up. And not everyone wants to do that rapid progression. Maybe they want to have more of a flexible, opportunity. And we've found that Marketing Cloud, and the interview with Anton yesterday, it was interesting to hear the amount of work that is just purely remote and flexible. So for much of our community, that is an element that's so important, is that I want to be highly paid, but I want some flexibility in my work and my schedule. And that has progressed a tremendous amount over the last few years. So that has been a lot of fun to see our graduates and just hear their journey and the work that they're doing with customers with Marketing Cloud and how many employees they're looking to hire. So even when things got quieter around the Salesforce world here for a bit with the economy, that Marketing Cloud demand seemed to continue to be strong.
Absolutely. And I think our passion for both of us is to watch everyone succeeding. You know, we see people who come to us initially not knowing which path to take or how to get into the Salesforce space across the board. And it's just great to watch everyone. You know, they start off, they join one of our courses and they just go from strength to strength. And it's great to see everybody's journey and speak to people, you know, when they're higher up in their career and just find, you know, what it's done for them. So I think for both of us, that is our passion, you know, is to help people and support people for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I can't see any questions. So I think from me, once again, thank you, Shellin, for, you know, giving us your knowledge. I mean, it's always amazing to hear from you. And we will speak to you next Wednesday.
Yes,
Same time, same
yes.
place.
Perfect. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. Bye.